Hi, this is Linda from Tarot Chest, and this is the Shadowscapes Tarot. What you're looking at here is the Major Arcana, or a few cards from the Major Arcana. We've got the Fool, the Hermit, Death, Temperance, the Star, and the World. And I'm just going to hold them up a bit closer to the camera so you can get a better look. As you can see, there's a lot of very fine details in the cards, which really you can only see if you have a good look at them. Some beautiful colours. That's the Death card there. Quite an unusual depiction of it. Temperance. The Star and the World. All the cards in the Shadowscapes Tarot have these very slim borders with the title of the card at the bottom. The borders are quite nice, they're sort of silver coloured, and I don't know if you can tell when you move they kind of reflect the light, which is rather nice. The naming of the cards is all standard. Strength is 8, Justice is 11, and the suits are Wands, Cups, Swords and Pentacles. So we'll move on to some Wands cards. Okay, we've got the 4 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the Knight and the Queen. Okay, and again I'll just show you a few of them close up so you can have a better look. The 4 of Wands, very pretty card, lots of flowers and nice colours in that. There's a 7 of Wands, it's got a much more aggressive image on it, perhaps. And the Queen of Wands is rather nice, she's playing a harp. Each of the suits sort of has associations with different animals, so there's lots of foxes, as you can see in this card, in the Wands cards. We'll move on to Cups. In Cups you see a lot of sea creatures, mainly fish and also turtles. So here we have the Ace of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. The 6 of Cups here is one of my favourite cards in the deck. It sort of has a Alice in Wonderland type tea party going on. Always a nice sort of innocent scene, lots of fairies that come to join in, and the girl's giving her teddy bears some tea, so that's rather nice. And here you have the Queen of Cups, who's walking across the sea supported by turtles. As you can tell, the Cups cards are mainly blue in colour, as you might expect. The Wands have a lot of orange. The Swords have purplish tones. What's nice about the Sword suit is you can't really tell very well from the few I've got here, but as you progress through the suit the cards get gradually darker, so as you get into sort of the 7, 8, 9, 10 of Swords they're a lot darker. I'll show you the Ace of Swords, which is another lovely card. In Swords we've got a lot of birds and butterflies and mainly swans. And here's the 9 of Swords, which is one of the darker cards, sort of ominous clouds overhead. And the Queen of Swords, this one is on the cover of the box. It's a much lighter image. Okay, so those are the Swords. And finally we'll get to the Pentacles. Here we've got the Ace, the 4, the 8, and the Queen and the King. Okay. Now, in the Pentacles suit there's sort of a lot of lizards and dragons. Here we've got some lizards in the Ace and a dragon guarding its treasure in the 4. And in the 8 there's a spider weaving a web. And the King and the Queen, almost like two halves of the same card, but they are slightly different. That's quite a nice touch. Okay, show you the backs of the cards. There, they are completely reversible. So if you use reversals, no worries there. And finally, it comes in a set with this book, which is, as you can see, quite a substantial book. There's a full page black and white image for each card, Major Arcana and Minor Arcana, which is nice, and usually about a page of writing for each card. And there's an introduction by Barbara Moore, but the actual card descriptions themselves are written by the deck's creator, and they're sort of very nicely written. They complement the cards very well. Okay, so that's the Shadowscapes Tarot.